Before 2003, there were a lot of things. Everyone was like afraid of police officers.
A police checkpoint patrol around Monrovia, the Liberian capital. Blama Yancey is a chief superintendent in the Liberian National Police, or LNP. He joined after the civil war ended in 2003. Back then, he says, no one trusted the police.
You will not speak to a police officer. When you speak to a police officer, if you feel not satisfied, he arrests you and detain you for no reason. But now with the president of the United Nations, things are very, very okay. There are a lot of change.
Yes, sir.
Chief Superintendent Yancey is one of the new breed of LNP officers, recruited and trained with the help of the United Nations mission in Liberia. UNMIL still give logistical and management support, but it's the LNP who look after the front line. But a modest $14 million annual budget from the government means operations are constrained. At this road checkpoint, officers don't have their own vehicle. They stopped a suspicious car, but its driver got away.
So the driver ran away. We didn't know what really he had, what was his attempt. So he parked the vehicle and absconded. If indeed that we have a Zoom, a sound vehicle, we will also be taking an initiative to go after those people.
Last year, the LNP finished a 5-year strategic plan. It ticked off little more than a third of its 150 targets. Although there's a new Professional Standards Commission, NGO Human Rights Watch say corruption is still rife. But despite the challenges, the mood is upbeat.
I'm not worried because I know that I'm training and I'm fit to control my country and to combat criminals. I'll be happy for Army to go. And I'm very, very confident that LNP will be able to combat and manage the security affair in Liberia.
After a long night's patrol with the Liberian National Police, you get a sense from them that they are ready to take over the country's security. But are the Liberian public as confident? According to UNMIL's police commissioner, there is still a lot of work to be done both to build and earn the public's trust in the police. And that work has to be done both by the LNP and the United Nations. Greg HINDS is the new UNMIL police commissioner. He's just finished leading a review not only of the LNP's progress, but the UN's too.
And a lot of what we found is that we hadn't actually had sustainable change. So we have to redeliver our capacity building model around that. So much more targeting around the leadership and people in key supervisory positions to make sure that they are the change agents for today and tomorrow. We also need to look at making sure that we are capacity building and not just providing operational support by saying, well, if you don't have a vehicle, we'll take you to the crime scene. We need to actually be going beyond that.
Beyond that includes more capacity building exercises like this one led by an Indian UN police contingent. But not all training is just to build the police's force. Lessons about community policing hope to encourage better public service.
Between the civilian and the police, we are building that cordial relationship to maintain peace and order, at least so you can feel safe to tell me what is happening in the community and feel happy when those problems are solved.
Although UNMIL's military presence is drawing down, for now the UN police presence is staying put. There's a new joint action plan between the UN and LNP. They want to learn from the past to navigate a better-looking future. Katerina Vitozzi for CCTV in Monrovia, Liberia.